Here's how you can make fish and chips, but with a Pakistani twist.
Oh, I love that. Bilal. Pakistani fish and chips. Okay, let's go, big man.
Add a little bit of spice and see how we can
nice
upgrade
idea.
this dish so it's not so bland.
No,
Let's make
definitely not bland fish and chips good. Not where I come from.
Starch, salt,
okay, that's good. Season,
powder,
usually done.
Red chili powder, ginger, turmeric, and garlic paste.
Love that.
Mix in soda
Oh,
water
nice thick batter.
You want
Great, trim the fish, otherwise it's going to overcook. Oh, what? We should be flouring that first. That will protect the batter and get that fish even more crispier. And the flour protects the fish, but more importantly, it creates a nice coating for the batter, which keeps it crispy. Okay, fries, a little bit long-winded, but I'm not too sure if it's worth all that hassle. However, they look good. Let me tell you this. Wow, you are going long haul. Now they look great. Oh my God, more seasoning. Man, that's going to be a hot fish and chips, let me tell you. It's looking good.
Sprinkle this over your fries, and
that looks good, my man. A spicy fish and chips from the Spice Boy.
From the Spice Boy himself? I guess that's better than an idiot sandwich.
Let's make a sticky toffee pudding, Gordon Ramsay style.
No, better than Gordon Ramsay.
Okay, better. I love that.
So to get them rehydrated, we're going to put them in a saucepan.
We need to rehydrate the dates, the soften them, to puree them.
Sauce, add heavy cream.
I love the fact you're going to make this better. That's not idea, me putting these recipes out there. But let's go, big boy.
Then add more
boys.
cream, and that's it. To make
Okay,
the
a little
pudding,
bit thin.
Flour, salt, baking powder, baking soda. And let's give it a whisk. Now we're going to fluff up the butter with the brown sugar.
Okay, butter should be a little bit softer. Touch more aeration, it'll be a lighter sponge.
Okay. Ingredients, and this is the pudding. And now let's butter our ramekins.
You don't need that much butter, kid.
Pudding batter, just until 3/4 of the way up top.
Okay, don't push it down. Don't push it in the oven.
For 20 minutes.
Yeah, see, I'd put a water bath under that to stop them overcooking underneath. You don't slice them into three. The minute they come out of the oven, you drain.
Add back or cake, then more toffee sauce.
The minute they come out of the oven, you coat them in the toffee sauce.
The top layer and a little bit more sauce.
Too much messing around.
For about 5
You're going to
minutes,
bake them again, twice baked, slightly dry.
Immigrate to Britain.
When was the last time you made this?
2009.
2009, kid, it was 14 years ago. The foodie world's moved on since then. But well done, however.
Come on, Ramsay, that was innovation. Sliced it, put sauce in the middle, create layers of sauce. It was not dry, by the way. Each bite was moist. Come on, Ramsay.
Let's make Gordon Ramsay's lemon pizza. Not many people may have seen this, but he came up with it during his road trip show.
How the hell did you come up with this?
This is one of the best chefs in the world.
In a double boiler, add eggs, egg yolks, sugar, lemon zest, and lemon juice. Give this a mix and then add butter and let this chill overnight.
A mouthful lemons. And squeeze.
He then adds the flesh of a lemon and lemon juice, and that's pretty much your lemon curd.
Some powdered sugar.
On your pizza dough, evenly spread the lemon curd and dust powdered sugar over the crust.
90 seconds.
Preheat your oven to at least 500 degrees or to the max. Cook until it's done.
Cool down with a touch of creme fraiche. Basil.
And that's it. Enjoy.
I love the idea of a lemon pizza. I never had in my life.
Let's try Gordon Ramsay's plain food. So I'm in London Heathrow Airport for a layover, and Ramsay liked my version of fish and chips.
That looks good, my man. A spicy fish and chips from the Spice Boy.
And he had some comments to say about the sticky toffee pudding that we made before.
And a little bit more sauce.
Too much messing around.
So let's try his versions and let's see if his is any better. Okay, so you can taste the fish. It's a good crisp. It's a crunch. I like the lemon, but there's no masala. And I'm not saying that just because he called me the Spice Boy. I'm actually saying that because there's no spice in here. It needs a bit of a kick. It's also super flaky, which is a good thing. Like, it's not overcooked, but it's also hard to grab like one solid piece of fish. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll give it an 8.6 out of 10. And let's try the fries. There's no masala on it. I added some nice masala fries to mine. Okay, it has a better crunch than mine, but flavor-wise, it honestly just reminds me of some sort of fast food fries, you know? And he also included peas into the fish and chips. I think mushy peas are something quite big here in the UK. A lot of mint in there. It almost reminds me of a mint chutney, but not spicy. And let's try this sticky toffee pudding. Oh, that's nice. It's nice and warm. I would like it a bit sweeter, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of desserts that are super sweet, but I just think this could be a little bit sweeter. And the food itself didn't take so long to get here. If you want to catch a flight and you think you're going to be late, this honestly took maybe 15 minutes. I would give the sticky toffee pudding an 8.9 out of 10.
Let's watch a Jamaican mama react to Chef Ramsay making jerk chicken.
For spice, cinnamon.
No cinnamon.
No cinnamon. We don't do cinnamon in jerk chicken. I've never seen them do cinnamon in Jamaica, so like that's a no-no.
All right, so that's -1 point.
Yeah.
And allspice.
Yeah.
Scotch bonnet chilies.
He got the Scotch bonus, that's right.
Yeah.
Fresh thyme.
That's right.
Yeah.
Rub thoroughly with the jerk mix and marinate.
I would probably suggest a little bit more seasoning.
Not enough seasoning.
Coat it a little bit more, you know?
Brown the marinated chicken for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what he asked me. We don't sear jerk chicken, like we don't fry it. Put it in the grill or in the oven.
In the oven. Putting it in the pot or anything like that, you know what I mean? Like give it a good seasoning underneath the skin, under the bottom. There's no wet seasoning.
No wet seasoning.
Okay, so -3 points for the sear.
Yes.
Then add Worcestershire sauce.
So I guess he's using the Welshire sauce to give it the browning. Generally, I don't have a problem with it. What probably he's substituting it for is the molasses, because normally in jerk chicken seasoning, there's molasses in it.
It don't look bad.
It looks will be a 7. A nice brown.
That's just a pretty look right there.
We don't put no cilantro. Normally what you do is whenever you get jerk chicken, you chop it.
Yeah.
So we cut in the bones.
It looks decent.
Yeah.
Minus the cilantro and the cinnamon.
In terms of preparation, what would you give him out of 10?
I would say a 6.
Yeah.
I think the couple things that he's missing doesn't make or break jerk chicken, but it does make it better. But we pre-season our chicken and then add the jerk.
And then add the jerk seasoning.
Black pepper, all-purpose seasoning.
Adoba.
So he missed a lot of seasonings, I guess.
You know, you gotta have flavor to your food, not just the salt and the black pepper. That's not just the flavor, you know what I mean? There's more to the seasoning than just salt and black pepper.
Originally, it started from the slaves. They used to put the chicken in the ground. They would cook it in the hot ground, and they would add the pimento leaves over it to mask the smell from the slave owners. So anytime you go to Jamaica, you see these barrels all over the streets, and they are cooking jerk chicken in them.
And it's just the charcoal flavor that really gives you that taste and the flavor of like the jerk, you know? The oven is okay because you're trying to do it quick and easy. Doing it on the drum give you that
real authentic
flavor, and like, you know, once you taste it and that crunchiness also like the burn, it's like, yeah, you know you're having jerk chicken, and then that spice that comes along with the first bite, yeah, it's imaginable.
Let's try Gordon Ramsay's frozen meals.
This is crazy.
I think it's fresh frozen.
Fresh frozen? There's no such thing.
Shepherd's pie.
I guess we just pop it in the microwave.
Who cooked that?
That's Chef Mike.
Chef who?
Chef Mike. It's a microwave.
None of the dishes are halal, so I can't even eat it, which is why I got my boy Kenny here to be the official taste tester.
The test dummy.
This is actually not even sheep meat. He used beef.
And shepherd's pie is made out of?
This one is actually beef.
So it's a cottage pie.
Bon appetit.
The texture's not it. I don't even know what I'm eating. Okay, I taste the beef 5 out of 10. It's not great. Like, I don't mind it.
Like, you gotta bring this home because I can't even eat this.
Slow roasted beef. Oh, there's like actual components. Like, they don't just melt together. The beef is actually tender. Potatoes are nice and soft. The seasoning is good. Oh, never mind. Okay, I think I had a really good piece of beef the first time. Oh my god. The beef is so dry. I give it a 4.
It's worse than the other one?
Just because of the beef. Chicken pot pie. It looks like a big Ritz cracker. That sounds hard. It's definitely stale. Wow.
In a good way?
Nah. Chicken's a bit dry. It's a bit salty. There's not much flavor. If it was late at night, I was starving, this would taste so good. You know what? The potatoes good.
It's a potato pot pie.
Yeah, that's a 4. Lemon caper chicken. This one actually got a little bit of color. The breading just scrapes. It's kind of like chicken jerky. Oh, it's very salty as well. I mean, I like the potatoes.
The potatoes were on point for all the dishes.
This might be the 3, man.
Oh, it went high to low.
Come on, Gordon. This is a disappointing performance. All loved it. I like it.
Let's try Gordon Ramsay's favorite breakfast, baked beans on toast. So apparently this is a very British breakfast. I understand toast for breakfast, but baked beans? And then on top of the toast is a bit odd. I got some at my local supermarket, heated it up, toasted some bread, added on the baked beans, and I guess this is what he enjoys. I don't know, whenever I have beans, the only time I really have it, or even any sort of lentils, is mainly for dinner, not really for breakfast. It's whatever. The baked beans are cooked in this tomato sauce. It's not anything special. I don't know. Maybe it's nostalgic for Ramsay, but I honestly don't see the appeal in this. But this is just lacking in a lot of different spices and seasonings. Not a lot of flavor going on here. I would have to give this maybe a 5.2 out of 10.
Rub this beautiful filet mignon with a dry coffee rub.
Coffee and steak? Come on, Ramsay. This guy will use anything but spice. A little chili powder ain't gonna hurt you.
Let it absorb into that filet mignon, and more importantly, it actually helps it tenderize as well. Pan, nice and hot. In, just a little touch of garlic, a little bit of rosemary, and a little bit of thyme. Take a look at that fillet. Got that really nice crust. The crust protects the fillet, and the acidity within that coffee really does amplify that flavor. Now, put that into the oven for about 4 to 5 minutes.
I don't know if it's burnt or if the coffee is just really dark. Let's just slice into it and hopefully it's not overcooked. I was aiming for a rare to medium rare. Not bad, not bad. Nice. All right. I don't taste the coffee. I smell the coffee. It's super tender, but let me try another piece. Maybe I just didn't get a good piece. I'm really trying hard to taste the coffee, but honestly, I don't taste it. What's the point of the coffee? It just seems like a wasted ingredient. You might as well use that to a better use, like making coffee, than trying to put that on a steak. Other than that, it doesn't ruin the steak at all. Okay, in terms of practicality, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 1. It's not practical at all. I don't see the reason to do this, but it's still a good piece of steak. Let's try a live scallop. So I always see Gordon Ramsay serve this on Hell's Kitchen, and I want to see what all the fuss is about.
Touch those scallops. How dare you? How dare you?
And after I pop open the shell, I guess you just gotta scrape the bottom to remove it from the shell. And then I think you just have to remove everything except this white part here. But it is quite sandy and gritty, so I gotta give this a wash. And there we go, all cleaned.
Nice hot pan, lightly seasoned. Scallops in. Flick it over. Look at the sear on that scallop. Lemon juice on top of scallop. Beautifully done.
Smells like something from the sea, but let's see what it tastes like. Oh man, that's really meaty, and that lemon really works. Oh my god, that's good. I'm not saying I would be amazing at Hell's Kitchen, but if you put me on seafood, I would cook the scallops to perfection, because he always talks about scallops being rubbery, but this is not rubbery at all. It almost reminds me of a really meaty crab. It's a little bit sweet. No wonder Ramsay always has this on the menu, because it's quite good. If I had to rate this, I'm gonna give it maybe a 9.2 out of 10. And also, one of these scallops costs $4. So I don't know if it's worth it, but it's pretty good.
Eggs to die for.
I'll be the judge of that.
First off, a touch of oil, butter into the pan. Get your eggs, crack on a flat surface, open them up. A nice seasoned pepper, touch of salt, chili flakes. Once you've got that butter foaming, clockwise, just roll the pan round, and that foaming butter cooks the egg white. Touch of sriracha onto my egg, Worcestershire sauce. And then from there, just turn the gas off, and the remaining heat in this pan will continue cooking those eggs.
I do prefer a crispier fried egg over that French style or something that has no color. Like, I want a bit of texture, I want a bit of that fried goodness. So Ramsay's on the right path there. It's a good fried egg, but it's nothing special. If you grew up not eating fried eggs, then this would be amazing, because fried eggs are just amazing. But I'm not sure if this is the first time Ramsay ever tried fried eggs and his mind is just blown. It's like, this is what we grew up eating. The only difference is the Worcestershire sauce, which I think is a good addition. But other than that, it's a plain old fried egg. There's nothing raw about it. Maybe if you want a bit more of a runny yolk, okay, I get that. But you need that crispy brown edge on the outside, and that's what really makes a good fried egg. Especially in Pakistani cuisine, we don't like anything raw. So even our omelets, they're well done. I definitely prefer this over Ramsay's runny scrambled eggs. Let me know in the comments on how you guys like to eat your eggs. Here's how you can make tandoori turkey and kind of mess it up.
So I'm using the recipe from Gordon Ramsay, but I'm putting a bit of a Pakistani twist on it. Mix butter, chili powder, cumin seeds, dried fenugreek leaves, Kashmiri red chili powder, garam masala, salt, pepper, olive oil, ginger, turmeric and garlic paste, lemon zest and juice, and cilantro. Carefully separate the turkey's skin from the meat and fill this with your compound butter. Make sure you get the breast, legs, and thighs. Rub all sides with white vinegar and also a mixture of chili powder and olive oil. Stuff the bird with onions, lemons, and its heart, liver, and neck. Make sure everything is tied up and then roast this at 425 for about 10 minutes or until everything is golden brown. Now this is the trick that Ramsay showed, where he actually places slices of bacon on the breast so that way it doesn't completely dry out. Then he pops it back into the oven to finish cooking.
It's 6 a.m. I put this bad boy in the oven around midnight, and apparently the general rule of thumb is to cook this for 30 minutes per kilo. So 4.5 hours turned into 6 hours because I overslept. But before I make the gravy, I'm just going to wait until this cools down for a few hours. And let's get some of the gravy that I made from the drippings. Okay, so the inside still looks quite juicy. It's just the outside that I think I kind of messed up on. Oh crap, it's a bit dry. Damn it. I also remember checking the internal temp, and apparently it's supposed to be 165, and this was minimum 180. Okay, the skin's actually good at some parts. The flavor is there. It's a lot of masala, which is nice. I don't know, you guys be the judge. I'm giving myself maybe a 4.2 out of 10. It's still edible. I'm sure I'm going to make some nice turkey sandwiches in the coming days. How do you guys cook your steaks? Do you flip it every minute, or do you only cook it once? You want some steak?
turning every minute so you've got that nice even colour. And if you're turning your steaks every minute, it starts to cook evenly.
Okay, every minute.
But it's really important we don't keep on turning the steak. We only turn it once. Once on each side, and then more importantly, on its back to cook that white, creamy fat.
Okay, now it's only once. Come on, Ramsay, which is it?